I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. We've got a different knife with us today that's made by JXE JXO. It's called a black sword and it looks a lot like a dagger. Grab one of these and show you. Here it is right here. As you can tell, it looks like a dagger. It is basically designed for half spin, which we just did there, and also full spin, which we're going to be doing in just a second. But I want to talk to you about these first. They're a little over 10 inches long. The weight, I weighed these with my digital scale, is around 7 ounces. Now I would prefer to see that at least 8 and really 9. And of course, as you've known before, I've told you, if it's 10 inches, I like to see it 10 ounces. But that's not always possible. And a 9 will work. You say 2 ounces different? Yeah. Anybody that throws knives knows that 2 ounces can make a difference. Even on the shooting side of things here at Shootin' Plink, the difference in the gram of the bullet can also depend on also the powder and how that's all set up. But that's shooting. That's not knife throwing. And knife throwing, here's your powder right here, your arm. And this is the bullet. Anyway, that's what we do with them. This is a half spin, full spin. Does it work for no spin? Well, if you use what I call my whippet technique, which I'll show you. Now there's a whippet technique. You'll notice I just went straight like that. And a lot of times it's accurate, but you got to be fairly close with it. It's just a real close technique. That works. That's pretty deep penetration. That was up to there. That works, like I said, at close proximity. But otherwise, as far as throwing at no spin, it just isn't the knife to do it with. That's all there is to it. It's got this right here, and I have hit it by going with my finger right up to here like this for no spin. It just isn't the way, though, that it works the best. Most of the time, if you're close, you can do it like that, if you're just throwing them and wanting to do them fast. Now, that's no spin. But let's get to what actually this thing's designed for. Half spin, as I said, which you already seen me do, and full spin. So let me go back here and we're going to do some full spinning. Okay, I'm behind you now. This is full spin from around 13 feet. And I will show you how I'm doing that after we're done. That one's off a little ways. That one's not too bad, but they're good and straight for the most part. Now I'll show you how held that. These two hit right in that 3-inch area where and it's deep. Again, there's the penetration clear up to here. So that wasn't too bad. Now, how was I holding back there? Well, again, you've heard me say in the past that I use holes in the handles as my gauges. Well, this one is perfect. I put my thumb right here, just like that. Now, I don't use the hammer grip. I take my thumb and put it right here, and I go over. Again, I'll show you back here. Let me take you back and I'll show you from where I'm throwing. Okay, we're all the way back here. You can see here, right there in that hole. That's what I'm using with my gauge. Right down the middle. Another one right in the middle. And that one hit the other knife, as you could see. So it was coming into that good of a grouping where they were all going together. And that can happen. In fact, I'm glad it happened because I'm going to show you something else that you have to look out for. Okay, I picked, and I'm glad, I don't know if you can see this or not. No, in fact, I just broke it off. Doggone it. Anyway, what happens, well, here's one here. See the burrs? I don't know if you can, there's one right here. This is a thing that can happen to you, and last night I was throwing, and I had a burr, can't see it now, but that thing was long. In fact, I think I picked up the right knife. Right here, maybe you can see that little silver area. That sliver was that long because it hit another knife like that in an area. Okay, that whole sliver, when I went, in fact, my blood's still on that knife, if you can see. Right there. There's a splattering of blood. Okay, what I did, I went to throw it half spin. Now, these edges are not sharp, but when they hit one another like that, they'll have a tendency to slice off a little area, and you'll have a burr. I run that burr into my hand, because when you throw half spin, you throw it like this. And because of that, I put my hand on it and wham, stuck that right in there. And because it was long enough, it stuck down in and slit my hand open both. And like I said, I can't even find it now, but that's what happened. Oh yes, I can, right here. There's where I did it. I thought it was on my thumb. Right there. Slit that, the burr went in and then slit it open. So that's an accident you have to watch out for, because remember, these knives aren't clean. You've been throwing them at different things and they hit the ground, so they got something on them. So be careful. I mean, sterilize that once it happens. That's the JXE JXO black sword. Good little half spin, like I showed you, and also full spin. No spin, about like that. That's it. Close with just that whippet throw like I use. But otherwise, it works good for like the half spin. So, and the full spin, as you've seen. So, you know, if you're going to get them, make sure that you know that that's what it's going to be. And it's like I said, a good little knife for that. So until next time, shoot safe, throw safe, have a great day of plinking.